What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another What the Friday back in City Skylines with our beautiful city, Vermandria. We got a few things we need to sort of get done today. First of which, we need to fix this, saying we don't have enough people. So we need to get some more houses in. So I'm just going to quickly go in, and we know these inner squares are definitely going to be houses. And some of these outer squares from here outwards, I reckon, are also going to be houses. So let's get them in. I won't bother going for the bits that aren't filled up. That road isn't connected. Let's fix that. So if we just grab the picker mod quickly, we'll pause it. We'll bulldoze that road. Then we'll use the picker mod. Thank you. And we'll pop that road back in. That was what I was saying about sometimes when it doesn't connect. I don't know what it is. One of the mods just doesn't like me very much. It's fine. We've dealt with it. It's nice and easy fix. There we go. Lots more houses in for the time being. We'll let that grow in. And now let's talk about what we're going to get done for today. Now, one of the first things I want to do is I want to get some farming sorted. This section here is going to be reserved for farming alongside the motorway. And in fact, this front section here is going to be reserved for the factories, or a couple of factories, because eventually we're going to put the cargo train station just in there. So we want the factories to have easy access to the highway and the train station. And then sort of beyond that mark is going to be all of our farms. So we're going to get our farm set up today. The second plan for today is we want to get a park area set up. And what I'm thinking is cutting this road back, getting rid of all of that, and going up and around it like that. And having a big, like, central park. I'm not talking about the central park, but a big park in the centre. Just a normal city park. Just a bit of fun. And then off to the north of that, although this is north, but off to the upper side of that, I'm thinking we're going to put in a big pedestrian area. This road's eventually going to loop around and cut back into this middle road just here. Eventually, we're not doing it yet because we're going to build up this area a little bit more first. But this is also going to be double access. One side this way for the pedestrian area and one side from the road cutting in. That's what the plan is for today. I think we need to let it run for a little while. Let these houses grow in, and I'm definitely going to need some money if we're going to build up a farm area. So I'm going to leave it run for a moment, make sure everything's balanced and all right. We've got enough electricity and all of that. And then when we come back, we're going to make a start on that farm area. And hopefully by the end of today's video, we might have it upgraded a level or two so we can throw in a few extras. Go and make myself a quick cup of tea while it is just leveling up a little bit, getting some people moved in. And there we have it. Busy in town. Lots of new stuff unlocked in here. Lots of double roads like in that. All the new cool stuff. We've also got trolley buses if we want to use them. I'm not sure yet. We are going to need to get some public transport in very soon. But I want to get my farming area set up first. We've got a nice little budget going with us. So let's get started and let's get building this little farming area. Have I unlocked industrial roads yet? I have indeed. Fantastic. What do we want? Do we want to go for a 4-lane? I think we go for a small 4-lane industrial road coming off of this. But I don't want it directly opposite that. I want it a bit further along somewhere. Probably not closer to the roundabout. That's what we're after. I know what I'm doing, honestly. Let's just bring it down. I reckon about there. In we go. That's going to be our entry and exit point for our new little farming district. Now, down here, we're obviously going to pit factories and stuff like that. And across there's the train station. So I do think we need to come in and go straight down a little bit first. We'll do a whole section. There we go. And then we'll come across because our farming area starts over here somewhere. Should we just do the full road? Let's just do the full road in there. And then if I go to my districts, you can see we are now inside the farming area. So now I would reckon we're going to nip it down to some slightly smaller farming roads. Do we want to do farming roads? Let's just do a little U-piece here just to give it something a bit different. And then let's put our farming area entrance building in just here. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way. We're going to go there, and there we go. We've got small animal pasture, small crop field, and small fruit field. So let's, where are we? There we go. Let's start getting some of this in. We want to go back to roads. I'm going to keep it just with the industrial road. I normally go to rural roads. I think we might be a bit low. Oh, it's because we've dropped down a little bit. Yes, we need to sort you out with some electricity and water, but I want to get some farms in first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this sort of point here and try and, in fact, I'm going to connect it up. Let's connect it up like that and then come off of there so we can keep it at a 90-degree angle. And let's just see if that's big enough to fit our farm fields in. It is plenty big enough. Maybe we'll want to make it a bit smaller so that we can get more in, them like directly up. I think we do, so let's try that again. Let's go up a little bit more. Ooh, it's not going to let me. There we go. Up to there, I think, and we'll go across to there. We'll see if that fits. What are we going to get? That's better. Really pushing it in. We're just going to whack a few of these. I'm going to go 5. We'll go 5 of them to start with. And now I want to delete this extra road here. Then what I want to do is I just want to pop that in and see, is it 8? So I want to leave enough space for another one of them on that side. But I do want to bring another road out down here. So we make sure we leave 8. Next one. There we go. Come out of there all the way to the end. And that's our little box area. We should be able to fit in more farm fields there if we want to. But we don't right now. I want to get some animal pastures in down on this side. Do we want them? Do we want these down on the road this side? Maybe we do. I'm not sure what I want to do now. That's area big enough. In fact, it's just big enough in there. No, let's just go 1, 2, 3 of these just there. Then we need some grain storage. I'm just going to pop this by the main building. 1 there and 1 there. I am going to come out of that mode. There we go. Check that these are unbalanced. Yeah, I just want to leave them unbalanced for the time being. Back into here. What else do we need to add for the time being? I think that's it. Although we do need to add a warehouse. So let's get a warehouse in. We want this warehouse. I'm just going to put it on the front there. And this one is going to be for our animal products. Where have we gone? Animal products. And we're just going to have this one on empty for the time being to sell directly out. Now let's get some water into this area. There we go. That is the start of our wonderful little farm area. Birch fields, as we are called at the moment. Let's just get these all on the same one. Is it wheat? Yeah, we'll go for all wheat. Just for appearances, looking a little bit better there. And we will go in and change the policies. We want to put all of these on because it does run so much better when they are on. But that's the start of our lovely little farm area. Where are we for our next goals? We're almost there for the people. We have enough space for all of the people, but we need to get lots more resources. So let's just leave that going for the minute. Shall we set up a bus route of some description, public transport, before we jump into our park? Because we do need to build up some money first as well. We also need to get a few more people in. So maybe we should work on a few more people. Should we bring this one out this way? Let's crack on with it. Let's bring that one out that way. Out you come. What road are we using here? We're going to use the picker mod. We're going to go for you. And we're just going to bring you out. Another 3. We'll go for another 3. And we'll go for another 3 over there. Keeping it at 90 degrees still. A bit more than 3 on that side apparently. But there we go. We went on road down behind our lovely little cemetery. Couldn't think of what it was called. And then we do want another road, but I think we should change up the style a little bit. But let's just go straight down the middle across through here. Please connect up. Please. Not at the other end. There we go. Sometimes we have issues, and I'm not sure what road I'm using, so I'm going to go back to the picker mod and try and get this one to connect in. Thank you very much. Nice and easy. A couple more people. So we do want to fill in these 2 zones with houses. And I'm just going to put some shops on either side of our lovely little cemetery. Just there. And let that fill in for a minute with some more people. Have I got water over there? I haven't got water over there. So we do need a bit more water in. Don't know why that one's connected up, but the bottom one isn't. Let's just go out across the middle because that's all where they are. And we'll pop that in for the moment. Let some more people load in there. We're going to save up a bit more money. Come back, check on our farm. And then we will get started on some public transport. Just waiting for a little bit of money to grow up. We need quite a bit to set up our bus routes. I suppose we could start them without a station, but I don't want to start it with the station. So let's just go back to our farming area for a little bit. We've upgraded. We've gone to the next level. We've now got the flour mill, the bakery, the workers' barracks, the cattle shed, and a small barn. So let's get back into here. Let's go into our farming section. What do we need? Well, first off, we definitely want the flour mill. Does this one have to be inside the farm area? Building needs to be placed inside the industry area. It does indeed. So do we go... I want to go down on this side next to the electricity. Enough space to bring that out for a couple extra if we need to. So we're going to pop you there. I did change our warehouse so that it's at balanced instead of empty. Ready for this because it needs crops and flour. obviously got crops in these, doing quite all right. Crops and flour? It produces crops in, flour out. There we go. I get myself very confused. But now we do need another warehouse for that flour from our crops. So let's go and get another warehouse in. Should we just go top end? Yeah, why not? Let's go top end. We want to put you into... I'm going to go for empty on this one because we don't need the flour. Oh, no, we do. We've just got that factory, haven't we? So we're going to keep that one unbalanced. So that will fill up with flour. That's filling up with animal products. And now we can get our first factory in. But is there any more we want to put in our farm area first? We could put the workers' barracks in, but I don't think we really need it. Where are we? 350, but we're only at 270. So we do need to add some more stuff in before we can go up to the next level. But let's just get our factory in. I bet we can't afford it. Of course we can't afford it. I need a lot of money. Only 20,000 for the bakery, though. So we will get the bakery in quite quickly. We've obviously got all the stuff we need. I think we're just going to bring a side road off of here, maybe a bit further in the middle, and we're going to put a bakery and another warehouse on that side for the baked goods, ready to go out of town or to our train station when we eventually get it. How far away are we from the train station? We need the next upgrade, the next level. We're not far off of that, are we? But it doesn't necessarily mean to say that the cargo terminal is in there. It might just be normal train stations. So we still need to get some more money. We need 20,000 for the bakery, which we're definitely going to be put down. We need 30,000, so 50,000 in total for our bus depot. And I do also want to get the compact bus station in up here as a central point. Not that one. Up here as a sort of central point in there. It's going to be a little bit loud. Maybe we'll take some of the edge houses out and put some shops in along there, along with the path, connect it up and dot some trees behind it, just to help prevent some of that sound. We've already got our tree bus, but we need a lot of money. So what is it? 30 for that, 20 for the bakery, 50, 95,000 we need to do what we want to do next. And that's not going into building our park. Whether we get to that today might be a different story. We might have to come back to that one next time. I'm hoping we can at least make a start on the park today, but I want to get these bus routes in. I want to start getting some people to and from work if they need it. I have thrown a little path in down here. There is going to be a bus stop there ready to drop people off to go into our little industrial area. The other bus stop's going to go in here so that they can go straight into the farm area. And that one's just going to be a circle loop from here down into there, down to there, and back up into the compact bus station. The reason I want the compact bus station is so I can do a bus route around here that stops there, a bus route around here that stops there, so everyone is connected to that main central point. And then from there as well, once we build our park, we can do a bus stop out to the park and back, also taking in the lovely pedestrian area. So we need to build up some money. Let's just check a few little bits. If we go into here, I don't want to take another loan. I'm still trying to pay one back. But we go into budget. Everything's about right. I put all them to 100%. But taxes, they're already at 12%. So I have already done that. We just need to make some money. So let's just let this load a little bit, make some money, and then we can get a few bits in. I was just painting in a few trees while we were waiting. A lovely little, belt around the city. Sneaking into the middle just a little bit there. Looking quite nice. This is the colour tree theme we're going for our city today. You're looking absolutely fantastic. Lots of different colours in there. But there we go. We have enough money to do what we wanted to do. So first things first, let's get this factory in here. I kind of want it as close to that as I can get it. So what do I reckon? If I come out to the second square across with a little cheeky road down, we should be all right. I don't want to upgrade. Straight road would be wonderful, thank you. If I go from there and bring it down, I don't know how far. I did want it to connect, though. That would have been lovely. Up we go. Let's try that again. There we go. Proper connection. Still got enough money, luckily. That is the bakery, right? Bakery. In you go. Where do we want you? We want you just there so you can make some baked goods. Thank you very much. A little bit unhappy land. We'll try and tidy that up a little bit. But we do need a warehouse for some pastries, which are unique factory products. So we do need a warehouse for unique factory products. I'm just going to stick with another small one. Maybe we just want to bring that road out just a tiny little bit further there. Out you come. Stay connected. Thank you. And then we whack a factory warehouse down on the end. That is proper cutting into the road there. Why is that? Maybe there's not much I can do about that. Wow. I don't want the grass cutting in is what I don't want, but I kind of want this at the same height. So I think we're going to move it. I'm going to come off of that mode, and I'm just going to whack it down on the other side because I don't want it cutting into that. We're also going to bring this road back up just a tad bit, because again, we don't want that in there. Even though there's a bit of grass on the road, that's just neither here nor there. Bit of grass on the road, no issues. But there we go. So now we want to set this up to store. No, we want to set it up to empty unique factory products. Where are you hiding? Unique factory products. There we go. So now this should be running in and making pastries. Look at it. It's all filled up, looking lovely. Straight in there. We do need some more people before we can go up to the next level, which we would be at if we had some more people. But we will come back to that. It's not what we're going to be stuck on at the moment. We want to now get some bus stuff in. So let's get started with our bus depot. So the buses have got somewhere to come from. I'm going to pick this up here, just next to the little path to go through. The bus stop's going to be on the other side. And then we want to get this little compact bus station in. The bit I've been saving up for. It's got a bit of loudness, sound from it, noise from it. But it's fine. We're going to deal with that. So I'm going to pop you in right there, I think. Then what we're going to do is we're going to throw some paths in. I've been using this path, so we're going to stick with it. Are you going to be nice? No, you are not. So we'll turn off all the guidelines and start that again. I do kind of want it in the middle, just because. There we go. That will do it nicely there. But what I do think we need to do is get rid of some of these houses, because they're a little bit close, and it does pump a bit of noise. So I'm sorry to all of you wonderful people. You are moving out. Let's just get rid of that. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go we'll go some shops with a gap in case we want to nip a little path in there. But while that's loading in, we're going to go back to our tree brush, and I'm going to make that as small as I possibly can, because I just want a thin little line of trees just along there, just to keep it looking nice. We will fill this section here up just with trees, just to make it look a little bit fancier. I didn't really fill in that many trees, did it? So let's increase the size of that one a little bit. That's fine, because we haven't really got much space. We'll go up a little bit in there, and that should fill in just a little bit better. There we go. Not too shabby. We'll do the same on the other side as well, making it look a little bit nicer. A couple more just there, and a little bit just out there. In fact, this whole band here can now have trees in it, in case unless I want to put something in a little bit later, we can decide that. And I tell you what, we'll go with trees all along there as well, just to keep it looking nice. Is that? Oh no, that's part of the model in there, so that one can stay. There we go. A little bus station in there, looking nice. Back to play. Let's get some bus routes set up. Let's get the industry line set up first. How many stops in here do we get? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ideal. So we want one from there. We're gonna do a cheeky little stop next to the cemetery, just in case. One stop there. One stop there, just outside of that, so they can walk over, and then back in to our little bus depot. That's our first line. We'll change all the colours in just a second. Line number 2, we want to service this area with people. So it's going to come out that way, but then we want it to sort of cut round here. Maybe if we just go down to the very end. Are you not connected? You are not connected. No wonder we're having issues there. Let's just delete that bit of road. We will pause it. Pick a mod to make sure we're pitting in at the same road again. Now it don't want to show me anything. I've got the feeling. Oh, it did connect. That was weird, but there we go. That's connected. Let's go back to our bus. Let's just delete that, and we'll start again. In we go there, and then we want to nip it round to the end, I think. Should we do it at second stop along the way? We do one there, one there, one there. Should we just stick around the outside? I think we should just stick around the outside. We'll do one there, one there. We'll go up round the top side, one up there. We're going to miss that middle section, aren't we? That's the only bit I don't want to do, because I want to go up into that roundabout. So we come round there, round there, round there. I don't want to cut up through that line. I think we'll just leave it as it is. We'll do another stop just there. We'll move this stop. In fact, we'll get rid of that one. We'll do one there, and then one just before the roundabout. And then we'll connect that line up in there. That's covering most of that. Not too shabby. Just that top line that's missing. But we do want to get another path in coming down this side, so that will make sense there. And then for our third line, we want to go up this side. So we're going to come out of there, go up here. So we're going to be on the other side. We'll do a start on this piece here. Then we'll go up to the top, shopping and schools in there. Back down the other side. I don't want to cut through the middle, so we'll just go there. Again, don't want to cut through the middle. sort of near the high school. Yeah, okay, I see what you're trying to do here. One right by the high school and then back in to finish that line. And that's some lovely little bus routes done. Let's get them quickly named and sorted. So you are our industrial line. So we're just going to call it that. Industry. Something close. Press enter, otherwise we'll lose it. We'll change the colour to an industrial. We'll go for an orange-ish colour. There we go. Bus line 2 is Cypress. What are we called? Heights. Cypress Heights. Because nobody's given me any names yet. For Cypress Heights, let's go with a green for Cypress Heights. And then bus lane number... Have I done that the right way around? I have done that the right way around. And then the top one is Franklin. Not there. Franklin Park. Frank. No space. My mic's in the way of my keyboard. Franklin Park. There we go. Press enter. And then for you... Do you know what? We'll just go with a dark blue for that line there. There we go. Some lovely little bus routes set up. Nice and easy. I spent an absolute fortune doing it. But we did get our factory in as well. And I do think we need to snip in a couple more bits for here. But what do we need for our park first? Because wrong section. I do want to get a park going. Don't want an amusement park. Just a city park. What are we going to need for our main entrance? 5. So that's not bad. We can probably get started with that with a little bit of money. So we will do that in a second. But I'm just going to add a few more bits to this lovely farming area. 4, 5. We'll keep it the same. I don't want that. What are you? Pears. So we'll stick with pears. We'll stick with pears. There we go. Get all of this in. And then we're going to make a start on that lovely park area. It's time to get started on our park. Now, I've already set out some new additional parts. As you can see over here, got a lovely tree-lined road going around what is going to turn out to be our central park, or our park in the centre. We've got another cheeky little roundabout on here. This is because, obviously I've also cliffed this all out here. So this top section is going to be our pedestrian area. This top section is going to be like a tourism-y shopping sort of pedestrian area. And then down this side here, we're going to have some of your more housing tile pedestrian area. There's going to be shops dotted around, maybe a bit of houses up here as well, but predominantly this top area is going to be like tourism and leisure and shopping, and then this side section of our pedestrian area is going to be most of the houses, but we're not interested in that right now. We'll come back to that next time. So now we want to get into our parks. We just want a city park. I need to paint an area first, don't I? Helps if I know what I'm doing. Park area, in you go. We do not need you that big. In fact, I'm just going to leave it because I'm just going to paint you on right in the center there. That's going to be our park. I'm just going to trim off the edges a little bit because we don't need it going to the other side. We don't need people living in our park if I build houses against it or things like that. So in you go. Trim you back just a little bit there and trim you back just a little bit there as well. There we go. Park area set up. So now we want our park main gate. Now, do we just want this straight up opposite that roundabout? I don't think we do. I think the park main gate should go across from our pedestrian area. Which side is the traffic on? This side. So I do want it maybe a bit closer to here. We'll go around there for the main entrance. Now we've got all our side gates and things like that. We do want a couple of side gates. What are you? You're a small main gate. I don't want you. We will have a main side gate across from there. We're also going to put a side gate down here, in there, and one there as well. Close enough. It doesn't have to match exactly. We will obviously sort out electricity and water in a little while, but first off, let's go straight. I want to come straight out a bit. Let's see what we can do. Let's have a play. Why won't it let me come straight out? Why is it pushing me at an angle? I don't want to be at an angle. I want to come straight out. All of them off, please. Thank you. There we go. We come straight out into there. I want to do a straight out into... That was not very straight, but it was close enough. Is this going to... Okay, thank you. Is that going to join up roughly squared? That's looking all right in there. Then if we... This one isn't going to be square, but we're happy with that. We come out straight-ish there. Come out straight-ish there. And come out straight-ish there. And then from here, I'm just going to build a little sort of squared section. Just something a little bit interesting. Let's just try and tidy that up a little bit as close as we can. That's not looking bad. And then for the final bit, we'll just do a diagonal across there. So that's all connected up. Obviously, we need electricity, but let's throw a few little bits in. So we're going to have our main park plaza. It's going to be smack bang right in the middle. In fact, we're going to do 2, 1 either side of that. Then we're going to have a cafe. The cafe can go next to the no, let's build that off a little sort of side road. Side road? I mean, I know they're all paths, but you know what I mean. So if you come out of there, oh, do we just do a nice little squared off around it? Let's do a nice little squared off around it. I will tidy all of this up in a minute because at the minute it is not very square. So let's just get you all in there. And then I'm going to just delete off of this. And we're going to tidy this up. And we're going to throw a few more bits in. So I'm going to crack on with that. I'll see you back in just a second. Well, there's the start of our lovely little park, Robin Hill. Quite like the name, actually. Quite fitting in there. Lots of fantastic looking trees. We've got power running all the way across it. I have sort of dropped in a few extra buildings. Park info booths over here. Another park info booth just there. Another set of toilets, another set of toilets or restrooms. And then obviously we've got the cafe, a restroom. And then the 2 plazas over there. And we've got this lovely fence running all the way around the outside so that you can only get in through the gates. Bit cheeky, I know, but we do want people to pay to access our park. Speaking of which, already at the full capacity. Entertainment's already there. We just need all the visitors to come in to get us up to the next level. Which means, I reckon we probably need to throw in another bus stop. Where are we? Here we go. So, we want to take it from our lovely intercity bus station. What do we want to do? We're just going to come out, go around. Is that going to do it? If I do that to there, is that going to come out and go around? Are you following the right? No. What are you doing? You're going up through the houses. I don't want you to go up through the houses. So, if I then just, say, throw a stop on the other side of the road, that should sort things out. And we want a stop almost bang on outside. We're going to carry on. We're just going to do a few stops on here. Another one there. Another one right by that gate. Another one right by that gate. Another one near to that gate. One near to the entrance. And then back in without coming off the road. That's what we wanted. There we go. So eventually this bus line will then take us up into our pedestrian area. A few bits like that. This one will be extended. This one will stay the same. But that's where we've got to at the moment. There we go. We've got our park started. We need to wait for that to level up. We need to get our farm up to the next level. Do we have enough people? We don't. We have enough space for enough people. So I may fill in a little bit more to do with our farm area. This is getting a bit stopped. Why are we so bad in there? Buses. I think I might have too many buses on the industrial route. There's a lot of people using it, though. Oh, we'll change you to Park Life. That'll do. Park Life. Nice and simple. What colour are we going to have Park Life? Let's go for a lovely little purple. There we go. Purple for Park Life. Now, is there too many buses on this line? They are pretty full. I'm going to leave it like that. I don't really like it at the moment. I'm not going to lie. What was the... Oh, my God. It won't let me exit out. Thank you very much. I think it was mostly just transport coming out of there. Bringing stuff out from our farm area. Just getting a little bit busy, that's all. Traffic isn't too bad. Purple buses? Why? Oh, they're coming out to take on the Park Life route. I see what I've done now. There we go. So we'll leave that. That's the end of today's video. I do hope you did enjoy it. What do you think of Vermandria? Now, we've expanded a little bit. Not much actually expanded today. Just this little section here. Tiny little row up here. And obviously, we've got our park and our farm area in. We've expanded our cliff face, ready to put our pedestrian area, shopping pedestrian area in up here, and then our living pedestrian area over there. And then hopefully we can expand the city bigger this way. I might bring that round a bit more eventually. I don't know. I'm always interested to hear your ideas, though. Where do you think we should go with this city next? It is looking absolutely fantastic. We've got an extra road bringing it into our farm area over here. I think we are going to buy this square here next, because I think very soon, if we're not quite there, we're not quite there. Next episode, we'll definitely get there. We're going to have unlock the university. And I want this diagonal road here to be like our university road, as it were. Which might mean we'll bring it across there. And this sort of area here, eventually it's going to be cliff as well. So the cliff edge will come sort of along there, up here. And that's all going to be our university area. Definitely, hopefully working on that next time. along with our pedestrian area, and adding more to our park when it finally levels up. Why are all the buses stopped here? You can go now. Thank you. Oh, it's just waiting at the bus stop. It was just taking way too long waiting at the bus stop. But there we go. So next time, yes, we're going to do our pedestrian area up here. We're going to hopefully, as long as we unlock it, get into our first university area just up there. Add some more to our farming area. And maybe a little bit more to industry if it's needed. Probably going to need some more trash collection. That's getting full. We have added our recycling centre in there, but we might need a little bit more. So do let me know any ideas, any names you've got for our lovely little areas. No one's given me any suggestions yet, so they're all staying as they are, which is pretty cool. We do also want to expand our fishing area, but we haven't unlocked anything yet. So join us back here next Friday for a little bit more Cities Skylines. Don't forget, on Monday, we're back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 with a new mod from Lit with a brand new Audi R8. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you join us back then. Thank you so much for watching today's video. As I said, let me know in the comments any suggestions, any ideas, and especially names for our lovely little areas. Do let me know. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a beautiful weekend, whatever it is you're getting up to. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Like and subscribe for Virtual Mechanic.